I'm Shea, a member of the Out of Eat and Learn team. In this video, we want to talk about 3 challenges we sometimes see creeping into students' work, what we have come to call the 3 O's. Our hope is that naming these challenges will be helpful to you as you try to learn about important issues in the world and learn with and from people who come from different places and cultures. The first O is overgeneralizing. This usually involves making comments about whole groups of people as if everyone in that group had the same opinions or life experiences as one another. Sometimes generalizing is unavoidable so that we can make sense of the world. However, we need to be careful not to do it unnecessarily. On Out of Eat and Learn, it can be very exciting to hear directly from someone living in a country or culture that is different to your own about what it is like to live in that place. But imagine the place where you live. Now think about your school and your house or apartment, your family, the places where you get your food, and where you like to spend time reading or hanging out with friends. Think about how many different parts there are to your lives and experiences. Now imagine other students on Out of Eat and Learn read a single post by someone from the place where you live. You would know that the post only represented one young person's perspective, perhaps someone who thinks very differently to yourself. Their post would not represent the whole story for everyone else living in that place, including your own story. Try to avoid making sweeping statements about whole groups of people, including people from different places, cultures, or religions. Here are some phrases or strategies that might be helpful. From what I read on this post, some people insert the name of a town, region, country, like to, or it was great to hear about your experience. Do many people in your community like to do the same thing? The second O is overconfidence, and it is closely related to overgeneralizing. Most students love their experience on Out of Eat and Learn, and in their enthusiasm for what they are learning about the world and other people, they may sound overly confident about how much they actually know. The world is an incredibly complex and diverse place, and we recommend practicing some humility in trying to understand it, or, in other words, show an appreciation and an understanding that there is much more to learn. We encourage you to acknowledge the limitations of what you know, to keep wondering and asking questions, even if you think you already know enough, and to use cautious wording when interacting with other young people, such as, "From what I've read, it seems that," or "What I think I hear you saying is." It is fine, even good, to leave Out of Eat and Learn with more questions than answers. The third O is othering, and it is linked to overgeneralizing and overconfidence. It is extremely rare for students to make comments on Out of Eat and Learn that are intentionally hurtful or offensive about groups of people. If you do see something troubling, please click the flag comment button to report it. However, we sometimes find that students make comments that may, in a subtle way, suggest that they don't consider other people to be their equal, especially people they read about in Paul Salopek's dispatches, for example, who may be in difficult political circumstances or don't have much material wealth. Make sure that you don't sound as if you are too pitying or dismissive of people who don't share your life or culture or community. Try to avoid using phrases such as "those people" in a way that suggests they are fundamentally different to you. Ask yourself, how would this sound to me if someone was writing about a community or place I belong to? How would I feel if I received a comment or saw a post like this from another student? Out of Eat and Learn is in part about exploring our common humanity and making connections across time and space. We invite you to join our learning community with a warm and open and humble heart, and to be mindful of the 3 O's of overgeneralizing, overconfidence, and othering. Thank you.